Alright, what's going on everyone? Today I'm playing a deck, or rather a new card from Edge of Eternities that I just thought looked insane, and when I watched other people's set reviews, no one else seemed to be as excited for it. I'm talking about Biotech Specialist. This card, it's begging to be broken because it's missing some words. So first off, it's a 2-mana 1/3, not exciting at all, except as a combo piece, costing 2 is massive. We don't care about the body. When it enters, we make a lander token, pay 2, sacrifice it to search for a land. That's also just whatever. The scary part is whenever you sacrifice an artifact, deal 2 damage to target opponent. Now, there are 2 things missing from that sentence that make this very exciting. First off, it does not specify once per turn. Every single time you sacrifice 2 damage, and it does not, shockingly, it does not specify non-token artifact. I cannot believe it. That means treasures will trigger this. Clue tokens, lander tokens. So for example, if we get a giant pile of treasure tokens from Gold Vein Hydra, we could just kill our opponent in a single turn. If we had like 4 treasure and 2 landers, which we have other ways to make lander tokens, we also have food tokens. We'll get to all of our tokens in a bit. Let's just say we had 4 treasures and 2 landers. The 4 treasures are going to deal 8, and the 2 landers are going to do 4. That is 12 damage to face just from sacrificing treasures for mana to sacrifice lander tokens. Now, I have seen other people trying to build pretty janky combo decks using stuff like weapons manufacturing, which I think is pretty good. The problem is, this is a do-nothing card, and I wanted to be a little bit more proactive. You might notice that most of these cards, they do something. So we are more of a, pressure the opponent. We have like a 2-mana 2/2 that deals damage when it attacks with a 4-mana 5/5. We have a 5-mana 5/5 flyer. So we are more of a kind of up-tempo, put pressure on people. But this is begging to be in some sort of just insta-win combo. It doesn't have any restrictions. They forgot to put the rails on to make sure this doesn't go too crazy. So my deck, and I'm not saying this is the best deck for this card, but it's what I'm playing. Let's talk about tokens. So this makes tokens, 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 this makes tokens. So, let's just separate these out. I did this wrong. Would I grab this? Actually, this makes tokens. Actually, basically, so, this much of our deck can make tokens, guys. So, I think that kind of illustrates, what we're doing. But this is, when this dies, each player makes a lander. And note, it is a 1-mana 2/2. That's very aggressive. We have 1 mana, make a lander, gain 2, kind of filler. We'd like something better than this eventually, but for now, this is working. This is a 2-mana 2/2 menace. At the beginning of our upkeep, we're going to make a treasure. It's optional, and if we do that, our opponent gets one as well. And then when it attacks, it's going to deal damage to defending player equal to the number of artifacts. We're giving them treasures, we're giving them landers, and we can get extra damage out of this. And it gives us a treasure every turn for Biotech Specialist. This enters, I guess this doesn't technically make a token, this goes over here. But this enters, deals 2 damage. This is a removal spell, 2 mana, 2 damage. But we can sacrifice artifacts to make 3/3s. Just gives us another sacrifice outlet. Though note that we don't need a sacrifice outlet. All of our tokens sacrifice themselves. Treasures sacrifice themselves. Landers sacrifice themselves, treasures sacrifice themselves. We don't need a sack outlet, and that was the big problem with this, is we make these tokens, but they don't do anything unless we have a way to do something with them, and there's plenty of ways to make that work. But this is just a down, like this deck is always going to work. It's always going to do its thing. We don't have to worry about the jankiness and the inconsistency of hoping that we have ways to sacrifice the manufacturer tokens. Bristlebud Farmer. I should show, because people probably recognize the main art. It's this card. I just happen to have a fancy one. It's 4-mana 5/5, pretty good. When it enters, we make 2 food tokens. Those can sacrifice themselves. But also, when it attacks, you can sacrifice a food to mill 3, put a permanent from among them into our hand, which is most of our deck. We have 2 non-permanents. Even our removal here is a permanent. So it's a 4-mana 5/5 trampler. 2 tokens that can deal damage with the specialist. Oh, I didn't mention, not legendary either. We can have these in multiples. And, yeah, it's pretty good. We have this. This is just a top-end threat. 5-mana 5/5. At the beginning, we exile 2 cards. If we exile lands, we get creatures. If we exile non-lands, we get treasures. So it's just a way to get more treasures. And this also, X green, enters with X +1/+1 counters, and then when it dies, it makes a bunch of treasures based on its power. Over here, we have Torch the Tower, which has Bargain, gives us a sacrifice outlet for our tokens, deals 2 or 3. We have Discard or Sacrifice an Artifact to draw 2, a couple of those, and then our little golem manufacturer here. And we also have Fountain Ports because these can sacrifice tokens to draw. The tokens it creates, the fish tokens, are not artifacts, so can't do anything about that, but it does make treasures as well, and it's another sack outlet. So I think this deck looks super sweet, and for some reason, at least among the set reviews that I watched, people just kind of glossed over this card, but I just feel like with the right deck, this thing is going to be busted. It's just, does the right deck exist right now? But this is a combo enabler. At some point in the future, whether it's in Standard, Pioneer, Modern, this just feels like a broken infinite combo type of thing. But we'll see. Who knows? But for now, we have this deck. It's a bit more aggressive, and we'll see how it does in Standard. Let's go. Okay, game 1. Don't get our main card, but pretty happy with what I'm seeing. I'll keep it. We'll shock this in. Play a Rover. So we could get this potentially on turn 4, I think, right? Play this. Attack for 2. So next turn we're attacking for 5. We're going to give our opponent a treasure, which will get them to a board wipe faster. But that's okay. Ooh, that's fun. So I'm thinking... Is this any target? It is. Okay, so they killed the Plunderer, yeah. Understandable. We will resolve that. I'm going to attack for 2. I can actually play just this. Then sacrifice it, get a land. We'll have Bone Horde, Dragosaur next turn. Split up. And they use their treasure for that, which is interesting. Okay, that's unfortunate. Let's just play Dragosaur. Not gonna explore on it. If we find the Specialist, we have 8 damage just on our battlefield right now. Rover land. Okay, another land. Alright, we'll do this. We'll play this. We will go to combat. Do I wanna... I'm not sacrificing. I'm not doing it. Attack for 5. I don't think this is really going to have any targets. I want to play it now, and then we can start making 3/3s. Hit them. I can end of turn. Yep, that's what I was expecting. Is there anything I can do here? Not really. We'll let this go. We'll get a lander. End of turn. Sacrifice one of these. Make it 33. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we just have an engine now that they can't interact with. So we didn't see the card, but we see how much value. Like, you saw how many artifacts we can make, right? That can sacrifice themselves. How much damage did we have on battlefield? We had to have 10, 12 plus, right? The big question will be, will we ever draw our build around card? I typically don't. This is unkeepable. There it is. It's an awkward hand, though. Is it an awkward hand? It's kind of an awkward hand. I'm going to put this back. We can use the lander tokens to get the lands for this. To ensure we get the lands for this. Blue-black means these aren't going to live. I think I put one out turn 2 either way. The opponent has an opportunity to just kill it for no value. But we get the lander token. They almost certainly have removal in a blue-black deck. Valley Flood Caller. This looks like the Dimir Tempo deck. They do play the... Oh, Esper. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. Can they kill it with 1 mana right now? I don't know. I mean, in this current standard. It's interesting, huh? I think we're just sacrificing this, getting a land for now. We'll get a forest. And then attack for 1. Next turn, we get 2 foods and a 4 mana 5/5. Helping hand. Sure. I can kill that right now. I'm going to do it. Not going to worry about bargain. You have a counterspell? Okay, removal in response. That's fine. Oh, it actually saved it. It's pretty good. Okay. Well, they're tapped out now, so I know this is going to resolve. Really want to get an attack with this so I can mill, get some card advantage. Unholy Annex, okay, so it's probably gonna live. That's good. Sure. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do 2 for this. Let's attack. Sacrifice. Mill. Ooh, get another one. Fun. 2 damage. Down to 15. Okay, well, I can try this. I can try it, but there is a chance that they have another way to do the prowess. I think I'd try it anyway. If they have a way to get the prowess thing, then it's fine. They don't. Perfect. Okay. I can play this. They could have a board wipe. I'm just gonna wait. I have plenty of mana. Okay, bounce. Sure. Cruel Claws Heist. That's a bummer. Okay, they don't take my thing that could just kill them next turn. Which is fun. Sure. Are they dead? We have a colorless mana open. So we do this. We sacrifice this. Deal 4. Yeah, they're just dead. Sacrifice this. And dead. See how it's so powerful, man. Opponent just didn't realize I had lethal. They took my Bristlebutt Farmer, which I don't think wins the game there. Man, I think this card is cool. I played this deck. I'm recording this a couple days after the release of Edge of Eternities. And I played a little bit over the past couple days, and it's been very consistent. I don't know what my record is, but it's been decent. This is fun. We probably play this turn 1 to surveil. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what order to play these. It might be Plunderer first. We'll see what color the opponent's playing. Red? Is red gonna have an answer for... Well, gonna keep this against the red deck. But, is red gonna have an answer for a 1-3? They're not doing anything. I'm gonna play the Plunderer first. Is it tapped? It's just created. Yeah, so I can play the 5-5 next turn. That's pretty good. No blocks. Take 3. I will take action. I will probably just play the 5-5. Could play this, then bargain. Kill the 3-3. I just don't know if it's necessary. Is it necessary? Maybe it's necessary. Maybe I do it while they're tapped out. I'm going to do this, actually. And then maybe I bargain the lander token, to be honest. Let's bargain, hit this, sacrifice the lander. 2 damage to face. I can put this on bottom. Then attack for 3 here. Yep. Oh, they're actually going to hit that. Okay. Attack for 2. Down to 15. We have a 5-5 next turn. Can kill a small creature. Maelstrom of the Spirit Dragon. Okay. So I don't know what this is. I thought it was red aggro. It's not. This is red spells cost 1 less. Credit token. Sure. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Okay, so probably shock this in. Play both of these. Alright. Like, you see how much pressure we put on, too. Like, we can kind of combo people out. But, like, our stuff is big. Oh, okay, Tanuk. Sure. Another Screaming Nemesis. It's kind of annoying. I think we do nothing. Take 3. Edge Rover. Okay, so let's attack for 5. Sacrifice one of these. It's another one. I'll take this. Opponent goes to 10. We have options here. I can kill the Screaming Nemesis. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to bargain, target you, sacrifice this. Put this on the bottom. 3 damage. Kill my Edge Rover, maybe? I don't know. Sure. That's fine. Play this. Probably don't play this. Just get a land here. Forest. Okay. They could get a big red creature out with the warp here. They have one card. Pass to combat. Okay. A quick 3-0. Bristlebud Farmer proving to be very powerful. Just a 4-mana 5/5. Makes a couple tokens. Digs for more cards. Don't know how many people are playing the farmer, but I played it a lot. I played the Golgari food deck a lot. I really liked it in there. And the format is slower now, so 4-mana 5/5. It's not like it's unplayable now. It's a 4-mana 5/5, 2 foods that can dig 6 cards deep and get 2 cards overall. Seems fine. And in our deck, those food are also representing potentially 4 damage. No red sources. Dang. So can't cast this, can't cast these, can't cast this. This costs 4, I don't have mana for it. So this is a mulligan, unfortunately. Literally, if this was a mountain, I'd be fine with this. We'd lead on mountain, have this turn 2. It's a bummer. Fountain Port costing us there, but this is fine. Probably put this back. The funny thing about this card is it feels like a must kill. It's a 1-mana 2/2. And you get a lander token, right? You want to kill this. You get the token too, but for us, like, we want this thing to die. Like, I'll trade here if it has an option to. This is going to be Izzet Prowess with Vivi and stuff for sure. If it goes to a 3/3, it's unfortunate. I just take it. And we have to shock this in next turn too. You suck. If they... I can do this because if they... Oh. Because if they prowess, I could kill it with the extruder. That's interesting. My life total is relevant here. It could be shock this in. No, I'm going to shock this in. Because if this lives a turn, we play this next turn, right? I was going to not shock this in. I was going to play it tapped, play the Edge Rover. But I think the 4 mana next turn is good. If it lives, they're looking at it. Don't you want free tokens, opponent? I'm giving you free mana. What does this do? Uh-oh, bummer. Okay, so no Bristlebud Farmer here. Ooh, that's exciting though. So, I think it's just play Edge Rover. I think we're going to be sacrificing a Lander token and then playing Bristlebud Farmer next turn. 4 mana. There's the Vivi. I will sacrifice this. I will get a forest. I definitely attack first. See if they block. They do not. Okay. If they blocked, I would play this, kill it. They did not. So we'll play a 5/5. Make a token. Make 2 tokens. 5 lands. Stock up. Makes sense. So this is the best deck in the format, I think. This and Demir mid-range still after rotation. But we'll see how we can deal with it. This is Exile, right? So no Lander token. Opt. Sure. Vivi is still busted, that's for sure. Sleight of Hand. Yep. They still have 2 mana. They have 1 more spell. They can give it 5 power, which kills this. And it'll have 8 toughness, which means I can't use this and the 5 damage here to kill it. So this is probably a loss after 3 games because Vivi is still just busted. I mean, look how much they did this turn. 3 mana, 4/7, gave them 3 mana. They had to think about that for a while. 2 mana. So they probably had to decide, do they take something we can cast now or just a powerful spell? Which could be good for me. I really don't want them to cast anything. They have 2 mana here. I don't want them to use it. They are playing very slow now. Very, very, very slow. Okay, that sucks. So that just ruins everything? So the only way we're winning now is by comboing, and we have to do it this turn. They probably win next turn. I don't think it's possible this turn. Alright, we'll do 2 for this. Make a lander. Do I gain 3, or do I play the plunderer? I gotta survive, I think, so let's just do this. Deal 2, gain 3. Now I just have to hope to not die. I don't know why it took the opponent so long to figure that play out. That was like perfect. Opponent, come on. It's bad enough you're absolutely destroying me with the tier 1 deck. But you're also very slow at it. Yep. Okay. Oh god. You have to scry. It's so hard, opponent. I mean, you... Okay, you know what? We lose. We can't win. Jesus, I'm not going to wait for the opponent. They're so slow. A complicated deck in the hands of someone who is really struggling to, you know, figure out that they can just win the game. Okay, so Vivi's still just stupid. Good to know. Okay, hopefully the opponent is a little bit faster. First time we've seen this card. Forgot it was in the deck. This hand's fine. It doesn't do too much other than potentially just kill them with plunderers. Play this turn 1 so we have torch the tower up if we need it. Actually, these making treasures is going to make a huge gold vein hydra. Boros. Oh my god, so many treasures. So many treasures with the Biotech Specialist. Sure. I guess. Surprised people are so intent on killing this thing. It does give treasures. I usually don't kill it when my opponents play it. I'm usually happy to take a couple treasures, but people seem very intent on killing it. Okay, so we'll do this. And right back at you, opponent. Cool. So next turn we have 4 mana, potentially 5 if this lives. So we're going to make a 4/4 trample haste, vigilance, trample haste. Screaming Nemesis, fine, we can kill that as well. I will take the 3. I will add treasure. We both have treasures, look at us. Edge Rover. I think we're going all in on this. We'll do 4. Auto pay. Attack. This is 7 damage. Down to 13. I can block. If they want to kill the Hydra, that's fine. If they want to kill the Plunderer, that's also kind of fine. Okay. Sure. Like a go wide tokens type of thing. Makes sense. I will trade. They give me the option to. Maybe. Will I? I don't know. Take action. Bristlebud Farmer. I think we attack first and see what happens because we have the potential to get so many treasure tokens. Yeah. This has vigilance as well. So no risk here. If it dies, 4 treasure tokens is amazing. Yep. Sure. You got me, opponent. They go face, okay. So we can do this. And we can do this. And we can bargain, kill this, sacrifice one of these. That goes to the bottom. Remember, all of this is mana. We have 8 total mana right now. So they have to kill the specialist with their 2 cards or they are super, super dead. Don't care about that. Because we have 4, 5, we have 10 damage face on board. Plus this is going to add 2 more. Okay, take action. Sure. So we'll do red, 2 damage. We'll do red, 2 damage. And we'll sacrifice this. 2 damage. And get this. And then we'll do green. 2 damage. And we'll do green. 2 damage. And we'll do green. It's crazy, man. What a stupid card. We went 4-1. And our only loss was to the best deck in the format. That being, is it Vivi? Is it Prowess? Is it Tempo? Still one of the best decks in the format. Like top 2. Debatable if it's better than Demir, mid-range. They're both at the top. We also need the metagame to settle after rotation. Of course, it's 2 days after rotation. But yeah, this deck it's really fun actually. I've played like 3 or 4 decks. This is definitely my favorite. I think this card is crazy. And again, there are combo decks. I didn't read this. Whenever a non-token artifact you control enters, so whenever we play any artifact, we make a munitions that when it leaves deals 2 damage. So you need a sacrifice outlet, like You have this, and you have like a sacrifice outlet like this. So you have, you play this, it makes the munitions, you sacrifice the munitions to make a 3/3, and then it double triggers this, or the munitions deals 2, this deals 2, which would be 4 damage face, make 3/3. Like, this is pretty cool. It's a cool, like, engine you can make, but this is also super janky. It doesn't do anything, right? And that's why I like this build so much, is we don't need this. It's very good, but, you know, playing a turn 1 2/2 into a 2/2 that deals damage, into like a 4/4 with the treasure from this, we can put pressure on where this is like an aggro deck that just has this sort of combo kill. It's not really a combo, but, you know, it has this insta-death just lurking in the midst. We are playing a 2-mana 1/3 and what is otherwise a pretty aggressive deck, but I mean, I think the deck spoke for itself. This thing can just dome people for like 10 to 15 damage pretty easily when it comes down in the late game. So, Artifact Sack, this is Gruul Artifacts, Gruul Biotech Specialist. Feels pretty good to me, probably my favorite deck right now. Wow, this is two rotations in a row where our Gruul deck was my favorite. What's happening to me? I don't know. Because Gruul Delirium was my favorite deck in the previous rotation, but this deck just feels cool. We didn't even make a single 3/3 with this, but sometimes in a grindy control match, this just wins the game. It just sacrifices all of our food and treasures into an army of 3/3s. So really good against like Azorius control and stuff. But we did have an Azorius control player scoop to this, right? When we played the blue-white control deck, they scooped right after we played this because, I mean, it's pretty good in that matchup. So yeah, either way, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. I will see you in the next one.